class, it's Ashley, and I'm back with another vlog. This week, I'm super excited because I'm giving you a behind the scenes of the Mentor Me Accelerator. The Mentor Me Accelerator is a 6-week career advancement accelerator for new and mid-level professional women. It's my signature program and how I primarily serve most of my mentees. There is a lot of work that goes into developing, designing, recruiting, and delivering the accelerator, and I'm going to show you a behind the scenes. I am currently right in the middle of an accelerator, currently in the October accelerator. And so I'm going to be sharing with you a behind the scenes of me grading homework from week 1 of my mentees. I'll also show you how I prep for session with mentees. And then I'll even show you some clips of actually us going into session with my mentees who are part of the October cohort. I'm excited to share that I'm actually launching the accelerator again in January 2021. And so if you know you need expert level support to advance your career at the top of the year, if you're ready to take immediate action, make sure you apply for the Mentor Me Accelerator at mentor-me.org/accelerator. All right, here we go. So the first thing that I do when I'm preparing for the Mentor Me Accelerator is to go through and take a look at the topics in our mentee portal. The Mentor Me Accelerator is a 6-week program, and it's outlined in a portal style. So each week mentees have session, they have office hours, and then they have homework from each week. So if we go back to week 1, mentees had office hours on Monday. We meet for an hour from 12 to 1. That's an opportunity for them to drop in to answer any questions that they have about the homework, about what we learned in session that week. If they need help with the homework or have a career related question on their mind and they're not sure how to move forward, that's what I do in office hours. And then we have session. Session is 90 minutes during the week. It's usually in a weekday evening, and so this cohort session is on Tuesday nights. So from 6 to 7:30 on Tuesday nights, we go through and we go into session. It's an opportunity for me to share feedback with mentees, for me to teach them a specific strategy around their career development. So session 1 is strengths and weaknesses. We talk all things what you're good at, what you're not so good at, and how to leverage what you're good at to get what you want in your career. So we're in session for 90 minutes. And then of course, after session, they're released and then they have a homework assignment. So I go in and there's session 1 homework assignment, and I'm able to grade mentees' homework, right in our portal. I provide them with feedback about what they did well in homework, where they might have some challenges, and really just helping them improve their strategies around career development by giving them one-on-one individual feedback on their assignments each week. It allows them to get right at what they're challenged by, for me to see them articulate the skill, not just see their head nodding in session, but I'm also able to see them articulate the skills each week to make sure that they're understanding. Hi, Winnie. Grading your session 1 homework, and your weakness mitigation activity is spot on. You did such a great job with this. It's really clear what the weaknesses are, and I think your mitigation strategies for both are strong. I love the idea of like outsourcing, activities that you don't like to others. That delegation to muscle, you want to build it, right? You want to build that delegation muscle. So that's definitely something that I'm thrilled that you are going to do. And yes, you're right. Too often, high achieving women overcommit. So I'm glad that you are going to really evaluate the teams and projects that you're working on. Think about, saying no to some things, taking some things off the table. And then also, as you come up with great ideas in the future, right, you have something that you want to be a part of, don't be afraid of, bringing it up, sharing with your colleague or supervisor and asking them if it's something that they want to lead and take on that you can can just be a member or a part of or consult on, right? Like you don't have to lead everything. You can consult on things, you can provide feedback, or you can commit to a part of it. I'm willing to help with the launch. I'm willing to help with the initial evaluation, maybe not the fullness of the project, right? And so I want you to just be thinking about being more strategic with what, like, can you help with a certain part with a specific charge? I think that'll spur you forward. As you have other questions, let me know. Great work this week. So this is my mentee, Lami. I'm going to watch as she completes her homework from session 1, which is an I am statement. I have my mentees really go through and evaluate what they're good at, how much of an expert that they are. And we move them from low impact phrasing to high impact phrasing. And then I have them really articulate those skills in a short 15-minute video. So we're going to dive in and watch them talk about their skill sets. This is Lami.
Hi, my name is Lami. I'm a design thinker with an expertise in curriculum design and development. I leverage stakeholder engagement and strategic partnerships to be able to provide mission and identity-based leadership.
Great job, Lami. That was awesome. You did such a good job of clearly. Hey, Dominique, great work on your homework this week. Just a couple of notes for feedback. You say that you're a mid-level communications professional who leverages your flexible systems thinking skills to engage stakeholders throughout media agencies and client and community partners. So the "and" for me feels weird there. So is it throughout government agencies with client and community partners, or I just feel like the "and" might be a little out of place. So maybe take a note, look at that and correct that, please. And then for weaknesses, the public speaking, I get it. Public speaking is so challenging. And so in the activity, I really want you to think about mitigation. So not just identifying that weakness, but I also want you to identify the mitigation. What are you going to do? Noting that you're really challenged by public speaking and something that you feel uncomfortable with, what are you going to do to navigate or mitigate or manage the issues, your challenges with public speaking? Remember, it's not about fixing your weaknesses, right? It's not about like making them into strengths. You don't have to be a great public speaker to be a great leader. You just need to figure out a way to mitigate. So maybe it's, asking for, your supervisor or whoever who might like tag you to public speak, asking them to, reviewing with them, hey, I have these meetings coming up, next week. Am I going to have to, do you need me to, voice any concerns or share anything in the meeting, where you might have to public speak, so that you can prepare and you kind of know what's coming, rather than somebody turning to you and say, hey, Dominique, can you do this or say this, right? Like, you can pre-plan. Maybe you need to kind of write things down. Like, you're going to a meeting, write your 3 points down and articulate them, practice articulating them before the meeting. Sometimes when you struggle with public speaking, it does take a little bit more practice, right? It takes a little bit more preparing for that. But I definitely feel confident that you can do that with some practice. And then you talked about having trouble saying no. This leads to having multiple tasks and deadlines and scramble to finish. So again, I want you to develop a mitigation strategy. You can just resubmit this by typing this part into the homework section for session 1, and I will review and provide feedback on your mitigation strategies. I look forward to learning what you come up with. Thanks. How, like, the support that I need from the virtual assistant side around, developing an SOP for the accelerator with all of the parts, not just my job, but like everybody's job, all the players, and then putting that probably in Asana so that it can be a workflow that triggers all the actions that people need to take throughout. I'm planning, so there's some tasks that need to be done just like right now in the, because I have, like I said, 90-day follow-ups with June, 30-day follow-ups with August. I'm in the midst of October. So there's some just like cleanup work that needs to happen, which feels really urgent. But then there's the setup of the process, because I'm presently recruiting for January. And then that's when we'll actually be able to activate the new process that you build out. There's some other people involved, right? So there's my digital strategist, who I work with to build content for the recruitment. And then there's the graphic designer who builds out landing pages, web pages, graphics for social media. And then my copy editor who reviews all my copy before I send it. So in today's session, we're going to discuss the importance of values and why they're an important component of a fulfilling career. We're going to uncover what your values are and discuss your value alignment and identify where your gaps are and what to do about it. We're going to discuss how value alignment directly helps clarify our career areas of impact. And I'm going to describe what career area of impact is and how you can identify 3 to 5 personally design career areas of impact. I'll have you submit those for homework, and then I'll be evaluating those and giving you feedback. You can think of your values as a personal compass. They guide you and provide direction to your choices and the way that you behave, think, and act. And you'll hear me say this again and again in the session, because what I'm teaching you as a mentor isn't just about, it's not just about like what to do, but it's how to do it. A lot of my strategies as a mentor is not do this, do that, do this, do that. It's about leverage. It's about positioning and strategy. Because what's also true is that a lot of people have values. Literally everyone has values. And a lot of them have the same values that you have, right? They have the exact same values. But what you need to know is how to operationalize your values. You need to know what they are and how to operationalize them and how they work in your life for you to leverage them to get what you want. And so that's what we're really focusing on today's session. And for me, there's nothing more powerful than aligning who you are with what you do and how you do it. I saw a meme online today that was like, happiness is like liking what you do and liking who you are when you do it. And isn't that powerful? Right? This idea that like, often it's like either people hate their jobs and they like the service aspect, or they like the people that they serve, the community, but they hate the pay, they hate the people they work with, this kind of thing. Or the other way around, they're making lots of money and they're like doing well at work, but like they know they are crook, they're a scammer, and they hate who they are every day, right? And so it's often this dichotomy. And so what we're going to work on today is that like this alignment, right? Alignment. Because when we are aligned, when there's alignment between who you are, what you do, and how you do it, this is when we are in a good space. This is when we are happy and we feel fulfilled, and we can be proud of who we are and what we do and how we do it. Not just like doing great, but being a scammer, or like doing great work, but being poor. Right? Like we want some alignment in that. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
I am so proud of the work that I've done with the Mentor Me Accelerator. It is jam-packed with value and really outlines what my mentees need to move from where they are to where they want to be in their career development. If you know that you need expert level mentorship in the next stage in your career development, make sure you go to mentor-me.org/accelerator. That's mentor-me/accelerator to be a part of the next cohort. It is a jam-packed, fast-paced program that really allows my mentees to realign, revamp, and relaunch their careers. If you know you need expert level mentorship to advance your career, take the first step and schedule a mentor moment today. In this mentor moment, we'll be able to go through your career development journey, learn where the pitfalls are, what you're struggling with, where you feel overwhelmed or fatigued, and help advance and develop a strategy to get you to a career where you feel like you're finally able to advance in a meaningful way. In the Mentor Me Accelerator, I teach my mentees how to start, search, and secure with purpose. So apply today by going to my website, mentor-me.org/accelerator. Again, that's mentor-me.org/accelerator to apply today.